guys that saved my life.
I've got her in and she's sort of gotten really up at my grill. I thought, oh, Bianca's getting a bit close here. What's doing?
Thanks, Bob. Thank you. All right. Thank you so much.
It was a pretty standard Saturday morning. Troy and Whippet were in the Rhino, just sort of patrolling backpackers in the south corner.
We were approached by some members of the public and a guy was sort of, I think there's someone in trouble down there. Hey, God!
It was a really quiet day. You wouldn't think of anything really going to go wrong, and then all of a sudden you're dealing with one of the most major incidents you can get on the beach down here.
So what, you just started feeling a bit off in the water and swam in?
Yeah, I was feeling fine on the first lap, and then I started coming back and I thought, oh shit, what's going on?
So you've never had this problem before? And is it getting any worse?
I just feel sick.
His name was Kurt. He was 54 years old and he was complaining of chest pain.
Rhino to Bondi Central. Can you call an ambulance for us? We've got a guy down here having a possible heart attack.
His arms had a bit of pain and he had pins and needles in his hands, so start ringing alarm bells.
Ambulance, please.
We've got the defib whip. Yeah, mate, bring it down.
Swims laps to the bay. He's come in, got chest pain sort of right in the middle, bit of tingling in the fingers. That's the most comfortable position for him. Really deep, slow breathing.
Hey, Whip, can I just have those stats again? Who is he, what age?
We got an age?
54.
Yeah, Whip it to Nicola. It's slowly getting worse, so just tell the ambo to be ASAP.
Yep, Ambo's on the way, boys.
Slowly get you onto your back. All we're going to do is apply the defib machine. Does that feel there worse? And then just put it, chuck it on. There we go.
The defib is a piece of equipment that shocks the heart back into a normal rhythm. You know, the worst case scenario is we're going to have to zap this guy back to life.
Just try and relax there.
We're actually trained not to put the pads on straight away, but all the signs and symptoms were there. You know, it was a really big chance that he was possibly going to have an arrest.
You feeling a bit better?
All I can really do is just keep him comfortable. Really hoping that ambulance will be coming down Bondi Road any time now.
Mate, have you got anyone you'd like to get us to contact at all?
I knew I had to make that phone call because if my husband was having a heart attack on the water's edge at Bondi, I'd want to know. Hi, Michelle. This is Nicola Atherton from the Bondi Lifeguards. I've been given your number. I believe it's either could be your husband. Yeah, he's down here at Bondi and he's being treated for a suspected heart attack. How do you call someone up and just ruin their day like that? I can't even remember what I really said, but I was just trying to break it to her as gently as I could.
Just seeing if someone could drop down another oxy just in case this ambo doesn't get down here in time. Yeah, copy.
It was quite nerve-wracking because 3 or 4 of us were just standing there just waiting, anticipating the worst was about to happen.
I'll go up and meet it.
He's in a lot of pain. He's obviously got a lot of chest pain. I feel a bit sorry for him, but the ambulance has just arrived now, so hopefully we can get him to hospital pretty quick.
Then I see Yak's face, you know, it's such a good feeling. To know someone that you're going to be working with, it sort of makes a big difference. You already have that relationship there.
I'm a paramedic, full-time paramedic, and I've been a lifeguard now for, I don't know, 16 or 17 years.
Describe the pain for me. A cramp?
We got a towel or something, please?
Hi.
He's got central chest pain, he's short of breath, he's clammy, he doesn't look well.
Oh, God, I'm starting to go out.
So, where's that?
I'm starting to faint.
Faint?
Was he breathing really quick, guys, before? Was he breathing?
He's gone now.
We witnessed the arrest and it was just like, oh, shit.
If he stopped breathing and his heart stopped pumping, he's in cardiac arrest.
Analyzing heart rhythm. Do not touch the patient.
Get that on for me.
Yeah, come on.
He just passed out then.
Yeah.
His hands are going.
Wait, just analyse.
Advise. Charging.
The red button.
Red button. Everyone clear?
Press shock 1 delivered. It is safe to touch the patient.
All right. Someone
Begin CPR now.
Someone get on the chest. Someone get on the chest.
Yeah, I'll get
Continue. Continue for 1 minute 45 seconds.
We get oxygen, please. Someone.
You've got this guy's life in your hands. It's like right there in front of you. You want to make sure that he goes home to his wife and kids.
Continue for 1 minute.
2.
His heart's not functioning and he's not breathing, so his body's got no sign of life.
Continue.
It's a strange feeling pushing into someone's chest. You know you have to push really hard and go fast, but it is scary.
How you feeling, guys?
Yeah, switch up, please. 24, 25.
Yeah, I'll come in.
27,
Doing compressions is hard work. You get tired, so I took over from Troy after about 2 or 3 cycles.
The blue one, you can set the blue one up.
Continue. Continue for...
You know, he went into this fit and it was terrible to witness because, you know, I hadn't seen that before.
Now, that's going to happen with the brain not receiving enough oxygen.
Kurt, can you hear me? Kurt, hello? Okay.
Stop for a sec.
Stop. Okay, buddy.
Doing good, mate.
He's breathing on his own. It's good.
Let me know if I keep going. It's such a relief. I could see him breathing again.
Wipe his arm on that side for me.
Okay, you're all right.
Out of nowhere, bang, his eyes open. It was just like, oh, thank God.
All right, we've got a sharps here. How you going up there, Louise? Are you all right?
Yeah, he's good. He's breathing on his own.
Thanks, Harrison. Can you give me a bit of an update as to what's happening? Because I just want to keep the wife in the loop.
Yeah, mate. Ambo's here, working on him at the moment.
He was conscious and alert when he came to us. The ambulance was down here within 5 minutes, so there has been a really good response time and all precautions have been taken.
Mate, his wife's up there on the phone.
56.
You don't know where you'll be going?
Probably Vinny's, I'd say, from here, but I don't know for sure.
So I don't want you to panic or anything, and I will keep you updated along the way as best I can, okay?
Blood pressure?
Hi, mate, how you going? How you feeling, buddy? How you feeling? Have you still got pain in your chest? Yeah. Continue with that for a sec. Beautiful.
If you need a brake box.
Yeah.
And the BP was what?
150.
All right, let's see.
Where's the towel? I'll just open it at 12.
Once he went into arrest on the beach, a second ambulance has to be called, an IC paramedic, basically because they have a lot more skills and more drugs than what qualified ambulance officers have. So the story is the boys had the pads already on when we got here. He went into arrest.
When you
witnessed arrest. Yeah. 1 shock straight up. Machine call for 1 shock straight up, followed by about 1.5 minutes CPR.
And then return to circulation.
And then return to circulation.
What time was that?
Oh, mate, we're talking 10 minutes ago. On 3. 1, 2, 3, go. Once he's stabilised, we need to get out of there ASAP. As lifeguards, they've done their bit. As paramedics, we've done our bit. The next step is for the doctors and nurses to probably do an angiogram, see what sort of blockages there are and whatever the scenario is. Okay, we good to go, guys? Yeah. Just someone bring this left arm in for me, please, across. As I come in, beautiful. I mean, at the moment he's looking good, but it's a long trip to the hospital, so fingers crossed. Looking back on the situation, the boys have done a fantastic job. They've done everything they could with the training that they have.
It hits you like a ton of bricks when it happens. You're physically and emotionally drained.
This was the first time I've actually witnessed an arrest right in front of me. That wasn't fun. Shit. I think 54 is way too young to have a heart attack.
Right.
It makes you think yourself, you know, you should get regular checks and you know how fit you really are. I feel like I'm having a heart attack myself. You can never prepare yourself for that, what just happened, you know? It's just the way things just unfold, you know, you're down here on a Sunday and you think it's a nice quiet day and then the guy drops with a heart attack right there, you know, it's pretty full on.
Kurt's got into cardiac arrest, we've shocked him, we've got him back, he's talking to us. It doesn't mean he's out of the woods yet.
know, 1 minute you're seeing him in probably the worst situation they could possibly be in, and next minute they walk through the door.
Hey, how you going?
G'day, how are you?
Good, good, how are you?
Are you the guys that saved my life?
I'm one of.
Hey, how are you?
Kurt. Whippet, nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
How are you, Max?
Yeah, good, buddy.
Troy.
Hey, Troy. I remember you. I actually do remember you.
Nicola. Harrison.
Hey, Harrison. How are you? Kurt.
Whippet he found you on the beach.
Yeah?
And you kept saying, I'm getting worse, I'm getting worse. We're like, this is not good.
Doctors have said, basically, if you hadn't wired me up like that, I wouldn't be here. Simple as that.
I mean, the good thing was when we got to you, you were conscious and you could give us your symptoms, and to get there and have the time and to be able to prepare for it makes a big difference for us.
Nicola had the worst job having to call your wife. I was like, oh my God, you poor thing.
I mean, at first I didn't know that Kurt had gone to Bondi that day. I thought he'd just gone to the pool, so I got a bit of a shock. And then I freaked out. I don't know how I sounded on the telephone, but every time you phoned me, it was right at the right time. I got the reassurance I needed all the way through.
Oh,
so
good.
It was really fantastic.
I just wanted you to be there for, you know, whatever the outcome was going to be. And, like, I knew that, you know, you had the best guys on the job, so...
Mate, you were just like SAS. It was like, it was amazing, you know? You're all, like, regimental and you knew what you knew.
Tell the council that we might get a pay rise. What surgery did you...
Oh, they just put a balloon in it, like, there's no stent or anything, they just had to go in and... Oh, it was amazing. When they hit the clot and just sucked it out, and as soon as... Because I was in so much pain, mate. It was like having a jackhammer, you know? And as soon as they sucked that out, instantly, it was like, oh, the pain's gone. It was like, wow, fantastic.
Where are you at now? Is everything okay? Are you okay?
Oh, yeah, look, you know, the doctor, and he basically said, just stop eating shit.
He also said that if it hadn't been for you guys, Kurt's condition would be a lot worse, so he's had minimal damage to his heart, which has been really good.
I've come out of it like I'm the luckiest guy alive. I've no doubt about it at the moment.
That's good.
Because of you guys and everyone else, you know. So.
That's good. It makes us, you know, it's what makes our job worthwhile. What happened to Kurt drums home how precious life is. Thanks for coming down to see us, because it means a lot to us to be able to see the people that we get back.
Yeah, I really appreciate it. You know, really, really appreciate it.
I remember looking out to sea and seeing a couple of fully clothed gentlemen in the rip looking like they were about to get into a whole lot of trouble.
Could be a second one, white shirt, another Asian guy.
Copy, mate.
Go in. One of the guys was distinctively dressed. He looked like he was out of the Gangnam Style film clip. Full clothes, bleach blonde hair, had the sunnies on.
Go in.
I guess I wanted to teach them a lesson and show them how hard it really was to get in, and show them that they shouldn't swim with their clothes on. It's so dangerous. So everything seems to be going okay. It looks like I'm going to get these guys back to the sandbank, and then suddenly their friend jumps into the rip, and yeah, it sort of all starts to go pear-shaped. Wearing clothes when you go swimming is probably the worst thing that you can do. They just get full of water, really heavy, and you can't swim in them.
So now we've got both the boys out there.
You got to get on the board, you're in a rip. Lay on your stomach, don't sit up.
There's another guy to the left. And the club is coming in.
All right, you're free?
People that come down here for the first time, even though they might not know it, they're playing the odds, and worst case scenario, they get into a lot of trouble.
You gotta swim between the flags. All right?
It's first time. So one of my friends is a bad swimmer, so maybe that's the reason, one of the reasons.
When I first got here, it was looking to be a super busy day. It was sunny, 28 degrees. And then about 12 o'clock lunchtime, it all turned terrible. Full storm come over, raining, thunder, lightning, everything. I was just sitting there right on the south side of the flags, and then I seen clubbies sort of run down, about 4 of them. And a guy was sitting in the shore. He got picked up by a wave and landed pretty heavily on the sandbank, and his knee just popped out.
Yeah, Max to H, mate. Just got a male 27, just dislocated kneecap.
Copy.
Just want to call Ambo first, definitely got a knee blood.
Yeah, copy, mate. Tommy's doing the ambo call right now. So it's going to bring him up here, Tom.
We take him up to the tower.
Put a bit more comfortable. I just can't move that. Yeah, just that, alright?
I'm coming with you. Are you on holiday?
Slower, sorry. Robbie seemed like he was in a lot of pain. I asked him, mate, what's your pain out of 10? And he said 10. And every time we sort of jerked him in the slightest way, he was screaming.
Yeah, you in the water?
Yeah, he was in the water, and then Maxi just pulled him out with the aid of a few other people. He's been fully conscious.
Every time we moved him, he just screamed in pain. And I felt bad, but then you had to get him out of the storm.
You ever done this before? No. And when you tripped over, you didn't fall over and swallow any water or anything like that, did you? No. I can't do an X-ray here, but it is pretty obvious that your patella has gone sideways. Now it's out of it.
I have dealt with dislocated knee before, but that was by far the worst one I've ever seen.
Is you just get a bit sleepy on that, and I'll straighten your leg out, and I'll just pop the patella back in.
Lifeguards are trained in senior first aid, but dislocations are considered a medical procedure, so we're not trained to do it.
It may hurt a little bit, give a bit of discomfort, but after that, when the knee, the patella is back in, you feel significantly less pain, okay? So just try not to fight me either. I'll let you know when I'm gonna do it. So just keep relaxing, just keep big breath, few big deep breath.
I didn't really feel creeped out. I was into watching him do it. I was heaps excited to see how he was gonna do it.
So just try not to fight me either. I'll let you know when I'm gonna do it. So just keep relaxing, just keep big breath, few big deep breath. Just slowly gonna straighten your leg out.
Keep going, keep breathing.
I'm only doing it slow.
Keep breathing.
Deep breath.
In, out through your nose.
Try and relax as much as you can then. There you go.
Hey, take that away, Robbie. Hello, boy. How's your knee feel? Better? So your patella's back in.
I was amazed at how quick Robbie's pain did go away. As soon as he put it back into place, you could just see it was like instant relief on his face.
It's never happened before. I think it's just the intensity of the wave kind of just hit me on an angle, so
what this will need is an X-ray. So the chance of fractures are very, very small, but they are possible.
After that, the paramedic gave him a splint just to sort of keep it comfortable. I guess he was a bit unlucky, but, you know, it could happen to anyone. It's just the way it landed, and he was just in the wrong spot at the wrong time.
6 p.m. and Hoppo spots a woman caught in a rip.
You might have to run here, mate.
Do you want me to go down?
Yeah, go down. Jackson must sprint 300 metres to reach the woman.
Next minute, I'm running through all the Santa Clauses and Mrs. Clauses and running through.
You can see just that one near the surfer.
Because I didn't get to see where this lady was, I was sort of just running down, hoping for the best. When I got there, I just saw this female, and she was definitely going to be retrieved, and she was right at the back of a rip.
Mate, go for it, Adam.
A surfer reaches the girl first.
Yeah, right. Board riders just holding them up.
So I got out to the girl, and she was actually in good spirits. As soon as she spoke to me, I could smell a bit of alcohol in her breath. I got, geez, she's had a good day this fine. I said, oh, do you want to lift in? And she said, please, I'm Bianca. I'm Jackson. Hop on. I thought, wow, I feel like I'm on some sort of speed date. I've got her in, and she's sort of gotten really up at my grill. I thought, oh, Bianca's getting a bit close here. What's doing?
I'm not sure I approve this behaviour on the beach. To be fair to Jackson, he was still acting professional and he was trying to keep her at arm's length.
I've worked down here for a while, and I've been congratulated before, but the way she sort of went in, it was definitely unexpected.
I was swimming out there thinking that I was all good, and I wasn't. And then I looked, and there was all mate. I'm all good. Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
Counting down the minutes till 7 o'clock now. It's wild.
When Jackson comes back up to the tower, he seems to have a bit of a spring in his step.
You just tried to push me, eh?
We got off to go on the A-cars, but gone into the patch. It was worth a run. Oh, not about that.
I guess it's not a bad way to end Christmas. Backpackers Rip is obviously a notorious rip. Most afternoons she's working and we're stationed up there with a buggy. I noticed a gentleman out the back. He didn't have his hand up at the time, but I knew that this bloke wasn't going to get out on his own, so I was going to have to head out and grab him.
Backpackers just Central, yeah, Jacko's just going in down here.
Two young surfers offer their boards as buoyancy until Jackson takes over.
You right? He was a bit surprised about all the commotion that was going on around him.
Unaware that Jackson is in fact there to save him, the man is confused.
It was quite tough to get him in because there was definitely a language barrier.
Lie down like this. No, jump on. No, jump on.
You sort of just got to use your hands and say, mate, you've got to get on this board, hey.
Hop on. Hop on the board. Hey, brother, hop on the board.
Finally, everything seems to make sense.
Sometimes it takes longer than others, but we ended up getting him on.
But then, Jackson discovers there's something foreign down under.
Jesus, has this bloke got any ducks on?
Yes, my man, he's on.
Yeah, I'm not sure whether these undies that he had on were like biodegradable or something, but there didn't seem to be much of them. It was safe to say that it was a full moon on the way in. It was quite the sight. He just gave me a wave and off we went our separate ways. One of the more difficult ones I've done, but here he is, he's coming in. Mate, have a go at those undies. I did see out the corner of my eye, his wife was fuming. She wasn't speaking English, but it was a universal tone of, I'm not happy with you and wait till I get my hands on you.
He's in trouble, I think. The missus is into him.
White clothes in water, they don't mix well.
It's Christmas Day. Bondi Rescue is the absolute one. Yeah, Merry Christmas. Oh!
Merry Christmas from Bondi!
Merry Christmas! Feliz Navidad!
Christmas Day. Before heading back to the North Pole,
Merry Christmas!
Santa's paying a quick visit to North Bondi.
Oh, yeah.
At Bondi's south end, lifeguards are gearing up for the Christmas onslaught.
I've been here for 17 years now, and today is as big a crowd as I've seen since I've been down here. This is definitely upper level.
Just in a matter of about 2 hours, the swell jacked up, the tide turned, the rip started falling, and the beach got about 60% more packed, and just all that mixed together, it's just a recipe for disaster.
As soon as you lose control of this beach, it gets really stressful. So we're just pulling out all the stops.
At risk of being overwhelmed by inexperienced swimmers, lifeguards break out the big guns.
So the jet ski on a day like this is fantastic. It really keeps all lifeguards on the beach. The jet ski then does all the rescues, and it's rare then a board has to go in.
Within minutes of launching, Jake is called to action.
There's about 30 people in that rip out the back of the flags.
All right, everyone, go in, please. Help us out. Look how many people we got here. We don't need you all out here. If you can't swim, please go back to shore. Thank you.
I think I was in the water for about 20 or 30 seconds before I was like picking up swimmers off the back of the flags.
Yeah.
Just seconds earlier, these swimmers were standing in shallow water.
They were just getting pulled off the back of the sandbank and they all just sort of clambered on.
It's got 5.
Keep it all. Keep an eye on that. Hold on to me, all right?
About 4 more hands just went up. One of you guys has to go.
4 swimmers hang off the ski.
Go, get off.
Out the back, more are in trouble. Sensing a potentially disastrous situation, Hoppo moves to a cover position.
There's like 30 people over there. Let's do some mass rescue right now.
Then at the north end, lifeguards spot a woman struggling in a rip.
She's starting to panic a bit. This one sort of caught us off guard, and when we put our eyes on the rip that she was in, she was going under, and it was one of those moments where you're like, where's the lifeguards? Everyone's pretty far away, and she's in dire straits.
All the way, hold on.
Loaded with swimmers, Jake can't leave his position.
Hold on. We got Hoppo's there.
The boys have spotted a woman in the rip and she's really struggling.
The situation has also caught the attention of volunteer lifesavers.
I'm in, mate. He's going. I'm like, come on, mate, put some big paddles in because this chick, seriously, she's going down.
Oh my god, that person is so drowning right now.
There's two of them. Oh my god.
Where did they even come from? So we've got 3 people now needing help. We've got 1 jet ski in the water and lifeguards scattered everywhere.
Oh, she went under. Oh my god. Go, mate.
From the tower, it's one of the scariest things as a lifeguard because you're watching someone drown and it goes in slow motion the time the buggies get into that person and you're literally sitting there helpless watching them sink. Oh my god.
By the time Hoppo was radioed to go in and he was paddling out, I'd seen it from there. You just got to get there as quick as possible.
On the way out, a good Samaritan is helping one of the struggling men. He desperately calls for Hoppo to help his friend further out.
So when I got to the guy, it was choppy conditions. He was panicking, but his concern wasn't about himself. It was more about the other woman.
At the back of the rip, a young surfer and a volunteer lifesaver have saved the woman's life.
That kid just saved that chick's life.
Yeah, right.
Jake arrives for the pickup.
All right, Jake's there.
Hoppo collects the man.
We got her. Yeah, she's got her, get on.
She wasn't the best swimmer and she'd been sort of fighting that rib.
Hey, yeah.
She wasn't in a good way. She was a bit distressed when I got to her.
Jump on the mat.
Even once all the resources arrive and you think the scenario is over, someone who's been fighting a rip for a minute that can't really swim, they've completely fatigued and there could be a rescue board right in front of them and they just can't grab it. So all of a sudden the rescue's not over.
Hold on.
So that's it. Holy shit. Got it as...
Yeah, jump off.
Saving someone's life, wrangling a jet ski and managing that all at once, that hats off to him. He's done a great job.
You can even hear the panic on Hop's face. Yep, I'm in.
Yeah, I've never heard Hop panic. I've never heard Hop panic. That was one of the first times I've heard Hoppo just wing it. Yeah, boys, I'm in. Once you hear Hop start wigging out, start stressing and even running, that's when you know it's serious.
Hoppo is not done yet.
Yeah, Hoppo's going back out there now, actually.
Oh, yeah, he's got another one.
I paddle out to another guy and he doesn't want to be rescued.
Mate, get out of here. I'm gonna rip that.
Fair play for him to give it a go, but I knew he was going nowhere.
Sometimes people's pride overwhelm them and they don't want to jump on.
You're getting in here, mate.
So now we've got a situation where Hoppo's sitting there watching this fella just swim like an absolute clown against the strongest rip on the beach.
Finally, the swimmer accepts the expert's advice.
So I finally get him on the board, paddling back to shore.
Get over there, mate. Walk that way.
And then what's he do? Walk straight back in the rip again.
Well, you don't walk back in the rip. That's this one, mate. That way.
So anyway, this here's another Christmas day at Bondi.
At the start of summer, Bondi's lifeguards were gifted with an early Christmas present. The new tower at South Bondi is Beardy's pride and joy.
Our lifeguard tower is an essential part of our beach management. It's been a long time coming, that tower, and it is such an asset for us to do our job efficiently.
But as Beardy patrols the water's edge at Backpackers Rip, the tower is unattended.
Oh, come in here. It's all black.
We leave some of our belongings in there, or there's just binoculars and things that we use to do our job, and we can't have any of that essential kit go missing. The key to prevention is observation. Once we see something from there, then we can direct our staff to move it.
or your journey?
I think the key to good lifeguarding is a really structured, well-placed observation point, and that's exactly what we've got with our new tower. And it's just aiding beach safety down this end of the beach.
Having had their fun, the intruders take off. But have they left their run too late?
What are you having a tower for?
Oh, we're looking for my shoe, but then I found my shoe.
Yeah, that's our tower. I just wondered why you went in and...
Oh, because I thought you guys would leave the shoe there. I'm so sorry.
Yeah, all right. That's all you did?
Yeah, I promise. I promise I didn't do anything.
We didn't do nothing. We just looked on the binoculars a little bit to see if everyone's all right.
So I go up there's nothing missing?
No, there's not, I promise. Guys, I didn't steal anything. I was looking if everyone was okay and shit, and everyone was all right.
They may have fudged the truth, but Beardy isn't about to make a big deal of it.
Look, I was happy that they're just a couple of little kids. It's new to them. No one's in there. They have a little look. It's like the old abandoned house. Got to go in and have a look, even though you shouldn't. But no real harm done.
A hot Saturday afternoon. More boogie board wrestlers enter the ring. Then the inevitable.
Hey, jet ski. Mate, out the back of Backpackers, a bloke has just lost his bodyboard. He's getting hit by that one now.
Jesse spots the unmanned boogie board. Now he needs to find the owner.
Right up the back, he's going backwards, just near the sets.
The owner can't swim.
Thank you so much.
The Irish backpacker was seconds from going under.
Thanks, man. Thank you. Thank you so much.
Jesse's going good on the ski, eh? Yeah,
got
good. Oh, yeah, good one, mate.
A $10 slither of foam. A tourist who can't swim. A rip. It's a recipe for drowning.
It's a good feeling, you know, just pretty much he was going under and I had to cut the kill switch on the jet ski and pull him up, so sick, stoked.
He looks like he can't pedal whatsoever, but then as soon as he loses the board, he panics.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to go, eh? He's struggling, Jess.
Yeah, you're gonna have to go for sure,
A boogie boarder is swept out in a rip 100 metres from shore. Beardy takes an educated guess.
You can't swim, can you? No. Give it to me.
Trusting a flimsy bit of foam could have proved fatal. Another victim of boogie board wrestling.
And the winner, the boogie board. Ouais, le boogie board beat you.
Je suis meilleur en snowboard quand même, hein. Je préfère les Alpes. Hein. Plus simple. Au pire, les avalanches, on les connaît. Les vagues, c'est compliqué quand même. Hein. On s'est fait pas mouillard. Genre en 2 secondes, tu fais genre tout la vague.
Being on a bodyboard in a rip is kind of like hanging onto a hot air balloon and getting lifted off the ground. You don't want to let go because you're going to get hurt. But then the longer you hang on, the worse situation you're going to be in.
It's been 4 months since the kid from the wrong side of the tracks was given a fresh start at Bondi. Now Jesse needs to prove he's mature enough to be a professional lifeguard.
He's a part of the team and he wants to stay there, and he knows after another year the traineeship's up and he needs to perform to get on to be an actual lifeguard.
Jesse's shown he can handle serious rescues, but it hasn't stopped him having fun. Jesse and former trainee Maxi have become good mates. In downtime, the dynamic duo tested a mini surfboard with mixed results.
Oh, straight off, like a duck.
Now, they've been inspired by a new challenge.
It's a lot bigger than I thought.
A new way of catching a wave.
We're going to head out there and just paddle, wait for a set and
either try and catch it, either try and catch it or
just hold on.
Cop it on the head.
But this is no surfcraft.
It's so calm and pleasant there, but I like to see how it goes in onshore, 4 to 6 foot waves.
On a rainy day lunch break, the dynamic duo proceed to launch. Double overhead surf and a strong southerly wind. Ideal conditions for staying on land.
I can see a long swim back to civilization coming up. Anything can happen here. Anything.
The first wave in a set starts to peak.
Here we go, here we go.
But they're not quite on.
They can definitely catch a good one.
Jesus,
if they just go in straight, they could nail a big one from it.
I could handle an hour of this.
Then a big wave looms behind. They don't know there's an even bigger one behind it.
No, not this one.
The second one's going to break on their head.
Facing oblivion, there's only one course of action.
Oh, that landed right on him, man.
But Jesse and Maxi have much more to worry about than a bad wipeout.
I'm looking now at 2 of the guys that went to lunch a while ago now. It's been sort of well over an hour now that they've been out there mucking around. They're basically out of play being lifeguards and probably irresponsible of them and not showing respect towards team leaders and also myself. Especially, it's basically just doing it right in front of me. So I'm not really impressed.
They're gonna get smoked.
When guys push the limit and go over the line, it's something to me is disrespectful because they get a good run, and even though we're all mates, there's a professional job to be done here, so I'm going to have to pull the 2 guys in and have a chat with them.
But I saw the boat there, I'm like, yes.
Was the boat even over the right way when you went?
We flipped it, yeah.
The scolding will wait. Hoppo has asked them to collect some marker buoys in the bay.
Yeah, mate, go and grab the buoys. Copy, we'll do that.
Jesse collects the first buoy. He cuts the engine to avoid sucking rope into the jet intake. But he didn't cut the engine early enough. The rope is caught in the intake. Jesse puts the ski in reverse to try and blow the rope back out. Big swell and growing darkness, it's a dire situation.
And I'm stuck out here. The skis ran over the rope.
Lifeguards launch the second jet ski.
I'll go with Louis.
If one of these sets comes through and cleans him up, the ski could get totaled or the ski could get washed up the rocks.
Can you get it out? It's got sucked straight up the jet.
As Jesse flounders, the rescue party can't make it through the waves.
It's going to take them a while to get through this break in the skis. 3 of them on there. Shit, the boys are struggling there to get through.
Hoppo watches silently as lifeguards are forced to rescue one of their own.
It's getting dark really quickly here. Yeah, shark bait out there.
Jesse's trying to pull the cans in and he's got the rope sucked up the intake of the jet ski. Rookie mistake.
The boss is not happy. As darkness approaches, Jesse is stranded 400 metres from shore in huge seas.
Oh, look at this set coming through now.
The rescue team can't get out. Finally, a lull in the waves.
I was pulling the buoy up and it just went, sucked it straight up. And boat just sucked the rope off the buoy.
They're gonna have to go under and cut it out of the engine.
The buoy is cut loose, but the rope is still caught in the intake. The stricken jet ski is now a 400-kilogram dead weight in 8-foot surf. Towing it to shore is too dangerous. There's only one alternative.
They're gonna have to surf it in, which should be interesting.
With light fading fast, Maxi and Deano kick to shore. A wave looms, but spares them.
We're in a good spot anyway. If they get a bit further, they'll be able to whitewash.
At the most critical point, finally, some luck.
They've got the best lull of the day. Just behind the whitewash.
Suddenly, a wave peaks. The lifeguards' instincts kick in.
Got a wave. They're on a wave. They got it.
The rescue quickly becomes folklore.
There's a god. There is our god. What happened there? The biggest lull of the day. We're bringing it in. How's that,
8-foot set.
Oh, mate.
We kicked out, waited for the massive set to come through, and then I said, go hard, because you've got to get through that impact zone. Could be deadly.
Perhaps Maxi's search for the ultimate ride is over.
That is, my friends, the ultimate ride right there. With no engine. Oh, mate, next big day. No ski, engine with no ski.
But there's no celebration for Jesse.
I thought I was gone. I thought I was going to lose a $20,000 jet ski, mate. It's a heavy feeling, I'll tell you that.
We did it. Yeah, hey. That is the ultimate surf craft to ride in. Hey?
Thanks for that.
Next day, Maxi and Jesse patrol nearby Tamarama, but there's an unexpected visitor.
Do you know what I'm over here for today? To see you two? I was watching from the office and so the hour turned to 2 hours.
When we come in, as soon as we hit the sand and the fun was over, we kind of knew we had to face the music. And
instead of coming over and having a shower and facing the music, me and Maxi just had a shower and hosed off underneath the tunnel. Yeah.
Then we had the incident with Jess later on that night with the rope and...
Yeah, I don't know if it was just the God, the God sent down that he wanted Hoppo to be angry at me again. So, yeah, it wasn't a good feeling. But yeah, I'm sorry for the day hop. It was pretty childish of what we done. And
it's good to have a little bit of fun, but depends. You don't push that fun that little bit further and go over the line.
It's not good being on the boss's wrong side, and just you got to think of the bigger picture, because most of the things that are fun, there is bigger pictures where you can get hurt, and yeah, it's not good.
I don't think
we'll be rafting anytime soon.
Yeah, I think we'll have to go on a holiday to go rafting.
Azza patrols a dangerous reef. He spots a man who has lost his boogie board. He's rescued with moments to spare. But then, more trouble. A second man loses his boogie board. He can't swim either. He's drowning just meters away. But with a patient on board, Azza can't move quickly. The two friends are migrants from India. They haven't picked up any swimming skills, but they have picked up the local lingo.
Good one, mate. Good.
Reunited with their boards, neither are in a hurry to get back in the water.
The look in your eyes when as soon as you let that board go.
No, why I should let it go? Because my friend is shouting and I'm going to rescue him.
You're going to rescue him, but you can't swim.
No, I swim.
You can swim?
Yeah, I can swim. But I'm going to take him out. But then the wave is coming me all this way. I don't know what's going on.
So how are you going to rescue him?
On my hand. I can't, mate.
Yeah.
I can't hear.
It's good that you look out for your mates.
Another boogie board wrestler licks his wounds. Meanwhile, at the kids' end of Bondi, Jesse and Maxi teach some boogie board basics.
Next time you go in, boys, make sure you stay close to shore. All right?
Go up between the flags. Not only here, every other beach, okay?
Never let go of your board. Always hold on to your board, all right?
They're all right. They had fun coming in on the board.
This time, the boss is in a better mood.
Ernie and Bert. Bert and Ernie. Actually, it actually look like that, actually. Bert and Ernie.
Bert and Ernie, mate. Don't get it wrong.
I come out on the beach to have a quiet, nice, bit down north to check it out, and what happens? Bert and Ernie turn up there. In your little car, eh?
I'm Ern. Maxi's Bert.
Big, tall, gangly thing.
The Muppet Show's on today.
Muppet Show, yeah. Gonzo's in the tower.
Hey, Will from Bondi Rescue here.
True from Bondi Rescue.
If you want to see the latest episodes from the latest season,
We've launched Bondi Rescue memberships.
Sign up now, link below, and join.